I'm feeling good.
Hey, I'm Freya. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm just a girl who's been training consistently for about 3 years. And right now, I'm in the middle of my very first bikini competition prep. Not because I want to be a pro or because I plan on doing this forever. I just wanted to challenge myself to see what I'm capable of and to really experience what goes into it. It's been intense. I've always trained hard, but this is different.
It's hard to read because I can't say no to my cat.
Now it's about showing up every single day, even when I'm tired, hungry, or just not in the mood. It's learning how to keep going when my body feels drained and my mind starts to spiral. There are days I feel anxious, there are days I just break down, but then I figure out how to put myself back together, how to find my rhythm again after I've lost it. Food has been a whole other lesson. I weigh everything, I track every little macro, and honestly, I've learned more about nutrition in the past month than I did in years before. I used to think I had a general idea of what I was eating, but now I can look at a plate and almost instantly guess the protein, carbs, and fats. Even if I stop tracking after prep, that awareness is going to stay with me. It's a habit that will help me for life. And I need to say this. This is simply what I'm eating right now as part of my own prep. I'm sharing it to document my journey and keep a record for myself. I also hope everyone can work toward the goals they truly want, whether that's through food, training, or any other part of life. I've learned the hard way that a happy, healthy mind and body is worth way more than a super low body fat percentage. And one thing I've noticed, my training has changed a lot. I'm less focused on chasing big numbers or endless reps, and more on moving well, feeling the muscle work, making every side count. It's not about lifting the heaviest weight anymore. It's about quality. Part of why I feel my meals isn't just to share them, it's to keep myself accountable. If I'm going to put it in a video, I make it look decent, even if it's plain or repetitive. It's my way of staying creative and distracted from cravings. And honestly, finding low-cal recipes that actually taste good has become its own little game. Here's the thing, we spend years of our lives eating. For some people, food is all about flavor and experience. Sharing a meal with friends, trying new dishes, making memories around the table. For others, it's more about how eating a certain way makes them feel physically, like having control, hitting a goal, or watching their body change in a way that feels rewarding. And honestly, most of us aren't just one or the other. We shift back and forth depending on our goals, our mood, our season of life. When you're prepping for a show, control matters more. Every gram, every macro, every meal feels intentional.
Grocery shopping time.
You see food less as entertainment and more as fuel, and you accept that some of the pleasure has to take a backseat for a while. But once the show is over, maybe you go all in on enjoying food again. Dinners out, desserts you missed, the joy of eating without tracking. And people who normally eat freely might have times when they choose to tighten things up for health, for performance, or just to reset. Both ways are valid. There is no right camp to belong to forever. The key is knowing where you are right now and finding the balance that works for your body, your mind, and your life in this moment. For me, this prep is more than just a diet or a workout plan. It's been a way to push myself, to strip away the noise, and to have this very real, very raw conversation with my own body and mind. Some days it's quiet, some days it's lonely. But I've started to realize that solitude isn't something I need to run from. It's teaching me that I can actually enjoy my own company, that I can sit with discomfort instead of rushing to distract myself. And the more I do that, the more I see how much strength there is in staying with the hard moments. It's not just about getting through them. It's about noticing what they teach you, about patience, about resilience, about who you really are when no one else is watching. The physical transformation will come and go, but the ability to feel grounded, to stay steady, and to show up for myself every single day, that's something I can carry for the rest of my life.
Stay for the show.
Every morning feels like a little ritual for me now. I start with fasted breathing practice. Learning diaphragmatic breathing has made such a difference in my training.
Good morning!
Breakfast is a same oatmeal I've had over and over. Because in prep, I need the most filling, efficient meal I can get. Carbs are low right now, so I keep most of them around my workout, pre and post, to give me enough strength to train and hopefully keep as much muscle as possible. My mission now is to make the most out of a very limited list of ingredients, finding ways to make them interesting, flavorful, even beautiful. It's harder than it sounds, but weirdly, I enjoy it. Part of me even dreams about opening a healthy cafe one day, where the food is not just good for you, but actually tastes amazing and looks good too. Yeah, who knows? Maybe one day. The calorie deficit definitely gets to me sometimes. It's not just physical, it messes with your head too. Some days I feel drained, like I don't want to do anything because I'm afraid of using up energy and getting too hungry. And no matter how smartly I spread out my meals, my brain still wanders to all the high-calorie foods I can't have right now. So I've had to get creative. I have to do the cardio in the gym now. If I can't focus at home, I go work in a cafe instead. Sometimes just changing the environment makes the cravings fade. Other times I would go for a walk, get on the stair machine, or even just have a coffee to fill me up. It's not about ignoring hunger, it's about not letting it control me. That's been one of the biggest mental battles of this prep. Learning to manage my appetite, not just my calories.
And live without the moon, and darling, the same goes with me and you.
I know so many girls have been here, wanting that perfect body, knowing it means saying no to food, and feeling like you have to choose between eating and staying slim. And I can't help but wonder, why hasn't the human body evolved to eat whatever we want without gaining weight? But then I think, if everyone could stay slim effortlessly, slim wouldn't even be the beauty standard anymore. We tend to admire what's rare, what takes effort to achieve. So maybe it's not thinness itself that people value, but the fact that not everyone can have it. That difference makes you feel special, seen, admired. And I sometimes wonder, if humans could eat anything without gaining weight, would slim still be beautiful? Maybe not, because when something is no longer rare, it loses its status. If that day came, maybe people would start chasing something else. Muscle definition, flexibility, knowledge, lifestyle. Whatever could make them stand out again. So here's a deeper question. Are we chasing slim because we truly love it, or because society tells us it's valuable right now? If it's a lighter, we have to be careful, because value based on trends is fragile.
And may the word of God.
I grew up as the bigger kid. I love the carbs. My hometown in China is literally known as the land of noodles and bread. It was in everything I ate, and honestly, I couldn't imagine life without it. I never thought about my weight until middle school. That's when the nickname started. People called me things like Little Pig, whispered about how I looked.
Good morning!
It was the first time I realized, oh, I'm the fat kid. I started hiding baggy clothes, long bands to cover my round face. I avoided cameras. If someone looked at me for more than a second, I was sure they were judging my body. I felt small, even though my body wasn't. By the time I got to university, I convinced myself that carbs were the enemy, so I cut them out completely.
Oh my god, it's so satisfying.
Some days I lived on nothing but coffee and boiled vegetables, and it worked. The weight dropped, almost 20 kilos gone. I felt lighter, slimmer. Suddenly I could wear dresses I never dared to before. Even a bikini on the beach.
Alright, this is my pre-workout. Some creatine and good meat. I don't like adding too much water. Otherwise, I would just keep needing to pee during my workouts. Anyway, today is lower body day. We're training glutes and legs. I'm energized now. I'm feeling good. Let's go!
Everyone told me I looked amazing, and I wanted to stay that way no matter the cost. So I ate lies and lies until my metabolism slowed to a crawl. The moment I ate normally again, the weight came back. I became obsessed, weighing myself multiple times a day, craving sweets and pride so badly that when I gave in, I would binge until I felt sick, then cry in front of the mirror, hating my body for betraying me. Eventually, I found the gym, but I only did cardio. I was terrified of getting bulky, hour after hour on the treadmill, and still, I was scared to eat. If I had one extra bed, I'd punish myself with even more cardio. I was exhausted. Then I stumbled into strength training. No coach, just learning from the internet. And you know what? Muscle didn't come overnight. I wasn't turning into some bodybuilder stereotype. Instead, my arms and legs became firmer, more defined. I saw the faint outline of abs for the first time. It felt empowering. I started eating to fuel my training. Protein and carbs weren't the enemy anymore. They were the fuel that let me lift heavier, train harder, recover faster. Food wasn't just calories, it was energy. Energy to live my life, to do things I love, to be the version of me I wanted to be. Day by day, I built a routine, a balance. I could enjoy food and still have the body I wanted. I learned that nothing works without motivation, and that there's no such thing as the perfect body. What matters is a healthy man and a body you feel at home in. After years of battling an eating disorder, I can finally say food doesn't control me anymore. I'm proud that I can prep for a bikini competition if I want to, push my limits, try new sports, and still go out for a meal without guilt. That balance is something I will protect for the rest of my life. Because here's the truth, your worth isn't measured by a number on the scale, or by how closely you fit some fleeting beauty standard. It's in how you live. It's in the freedom to eat without fear, to move because you love your body, to meet yourself with kindness on the good days and the bad. That's a version of me I'm taking with me into the rest of my life, and I hope whenever you are on your journey, you find your balance too, because that's a part that lasts forever. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.